Hello dear students, how are you? Hope you are doing good. My name is Shraddha Gupta and today we are going to do a chapter number 7 from your mathematics book. So, what is the name of the chapter? The chapter name is fraction or place values. So, let's read the chapter. Students, the term fraction refers to a part of a one whole. If an object thing is divided into parts, then each part is known as fraction of the whole. This below given strip is divided into 10 equal parts. 5 parts of 10 equal parts are shaded, therefore the shaded portion stands for 5 upon 10, that is 1 by 2. In numerals, we denote it as 5 upon 10, but here 5/5 tenth is a fractional number, 5 by 10 is a fraction. Usually a fraction has 2 parts arranged, one other and are separated by a line. Numeral above line is known as numerator of the fraction and numeral below line is known as denominator of the fraction. For example, 1 by 4 is 1 is a numerator and 4 is a denominator. Next one is your knowing about equivalent fractions. Carefully look at the shaded portion of the figure. Shaded portion 1, that is 1 by 2, and this is 2 by 4, this is 3 by 6 and this is 4 by 8. Means there are 8 blocks in which 4 are shaded. In the same way, there are 6 blocks, 3 are shaded. It's noted shaded portion of our figure is the same. So, the fraction represented by this shaded portion are equal. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6 and 4 by 8 all are equal to each other by a fraction 1 by 2. Hence, they are called equivalent fractions. It's because each being equal to 1 by 2. In other words, fraction representing same or equal value are called equivalent fractions. Note that 1 into 2 upon 1 into 2, 1 into 3, 1 into 3 and 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. Note that 1 divided by 2, 1 divided by 3, 1 divided by 4. Checking the equivalence of two fractions. It's easier to check whether two fractions are equivalent or not by the method of cross multiplying. Our example, R2 by 5 or 6 by 15 are equivalent fractions. So let's cross multiply them. So 15 into 2, that is 30, and 5 into 6, that is 30. So both have equal multipliers. What do you understand by that? That the answer is same. It's noted that the two cross products are equal, therefore they are equivalent fractions. Next is knowing comparison of like fractions. For this, we compare the numerators of a fraction. The fractions have a greater numerator is a greater fraction. Example 3 by 6 and 5 by 6. So the above fraction are like fraction. It's because they have a same denominators. Say that 6 on comparing the numbers 5 is greater than 3. Means if a number has a denominator same, then you can simply easily compare them by seeing the numerator. If the numerator is large, then it's a large number. If the numerator is small, then it's a smaller number. Like 3 by 6 and 5 by 6. So the 3 is smaller than 5. For example, arrange this in ascending or increasing order. Simply you have to arrange the numerators because the denominators are same. So you have to simply arrange the numerators. Arrange this in a descending or decreasing order. Ascending order means from small to big. Here from big to small. Next is your exercise 3. Knowing about proper and improper fractions. So a fraction whose numerator is less than a denominator is a proper fraction. Means 3 by 5 is a proper fraction and 7 by 3 is an improper fraction. This is a proper, this is an improper fraction. Like these are the proper fractions. A fraction whose numerator is greater than or equal to denominator is an improper fraction. Like 4 by 3, 7 by 6, 8 by 7, 10 by 9 and 15 by 12. So these are the improper fractions. Proper fraction has 1 as a numerator, also called the unit fraction. Means 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 4. So these are the unit fractions. Next is addition in lowest or simplest form. So how do we add them? Simply first you have to check the denominator. If the denominator is equal, then you have to simply add the numerators. But if the denominator is not equal, so first you have to make the denominator equal. Like 3 by 20 and 1 by 2. So simply you have to add 3 into 3 plus 1, that is 4 by, and the denominator is same, so it's the same answer 4 by 20. Next is subtraction. For subtraction, you have to simply, what do you see? You have to see the denominator first. If the denominator are same, then you have to simply subtract them, the numerators. Next is your multiply and reduce the lowest term. So how you multiply and reduce the lowest term? Like 15 by 18. So how we reduce them? And multiply by 2 by 5. So you have to simply divide them. Like 2 is divided 9 times and 5 is divided 3 times and 3 is also divided by 3 times. So the final answer is 1 by 3. Understand? Next is reciprocals of a fraction. Reciprocal means you have to simply turn them out. Like 2 by 4 as 4 by 2, 3 as a 1 by 3 and 1 by 5 is as 5. So reciprocal is just reverse of the fraction. Next is your word problems and this is your decimal. Dear students, dear children, we know it already, like 0.2 is 0.2, 0.6 is 0.6. So we read the decimal digit by digit. For example, 441.246. So 41 decimal and 246. So this is the way of reading the decimal. Whole number part or integral part is the left of the point. Means if a point is there, so here is the integral part and here is the decimal part. Understand? Next is your like decimals. Decimals are of two kinds, like and unlike. So like are those in which have the same number of decimal places, like 326152 means that the decimal part is equal in all the numbers, and unlike fraction, decimal part is different in all the numbers. Next is your exercise 9 and next is your addition and subtraction of decimal. So for decimal only you have to put the next decimal place and write it in the same way. So you have to simply add 1 by 1 and if the carryover or borrowing is done, you have to simply put it there. Next is your word problems and last one is your maths lab activity and mental maths. This you have to do with your friends with the help of a teacher. Bye bye, take care, meet you soon in my next video.